Okay, so it is rolling. Be very welcome once again to As Above, So Below. Today we are here reunited to talk about Jupiter and Mercury in Cancer. That's right. From today onwards, we're going to have one full year with Jupiter in the sign of Cancer. Okay, sorry, I'm too focused on these rows. Have you seen the most beautiful rose buttons? This is just beautiful. I have to put this in here so I won't get distracted. So I hope you are all well. I know I already promised this a little bit long ago, a little bit long ago. No, like last week. I promised this last week. So I made it, okay? So last week was impossible, and we have a full week packed with happenings, okay? So today we have Jupiter transiting into Cancer. On Wednesday, we're going to have the full moon in Sagittarius, and we have all these aspects with Chiron and Mars making their own magic. Okay, we're going to have a full this week full of intensity and energy. Okay, so I have several decks in here. Actually, I'm really excited with the whole thing. Okay, I'm pretty excited about other things as well, but today we're going to it is Jupiter in Cancer. Okay, this is a lovely after so many things connected with extremes and violence and politics, and it's still so much pain in the world. That is for me almost like an obligation to make my part of the day, because there are so many days that you lose your faith in humankind actually, and you start going through your own undoing, like what I was made for, a little bit like Billie Eilish. What do I what Why am I here? What difference uh, do my actions make in other people's lives? And we can all make the difference, okay? Even it's in your country, your community, other countries, other communities, places that you want to go, places that you feel that you have to go to make the difference. Just do it, okay? I'm not cynical, as sometimes there are no sometimes there are days that someone gets pretty cynical, okay? But Jupiter in Cancer is just like this enthusiasm for life. Jupiter in Cancer, Cancer is our roots, it's our mother, our family, the places where we were happy when we were kids, the places that we want to go until the day we die. Actually, for me, Jupiter in Cancer is just like listening to the Beach Boys or listening to the Beatles. I yesterday I only it was in full rotation, and on Friday I went to a concert of one of my favorite Portuguese bands ever, a rock band, and I took my 7-year-old with me and my boyfriend. It was just amazing because I grew up listening to them. I even got to photograph the front man of the band, and I never, ever saw them live, okay? Live and kicking. And it was just so emotional. It was just beautiful to see. So, Jupiter in Cancer is just like in a place of comfort, because Jupiter in Gemini was just like this uh, degrading place to be, because Gemini has so many ideas, so many places to go, so many options. And Jupiter and Cancer know where they come from, know where they want to be. And so this is about emotional expansion, about personal growth, okay? It has nothing, well, it has everything to do with your vocation, your your mission in life, but it's also about patting on your shoulder and saying, well done on your version that when you were like, I don't know, 6, 7, 12, when you were a teenager. So it has all these, it's very emotional. So I have to use the usual caveat that is, with so many things. We have Saturn and Neptune right now in Aries. It always going to make these uncomfortable squares sometimes, and sometimes it's going to be almost impossible to make a decision or to know if we have to be holding on to our past or carry on to the future. But I assure you that, looking into your past is the way to, get ahead into your future, but not get stuck. Okay, so that's it. So we're going to have, the last time that we had Jupiter in Cancer was 12 years ago. So my question is, where were you 12 years ago? Okay, because this is a very emotional place to be. Okay, it's going to be really sweet, really kind people. We're going to feel like we have to give and to be more empathetic. But at the same time, the shadow state of this transit is that we may give too much and we feel that we receive nothing in return, or that we've been taken for granted, or that the other people are only taking but not giving anything in return. So we're going to be craving seriously attention and love, but we must learn as well to set people free. What's that song, Sting song? If you love somebody, set them free. Okay, so it is going to be really, really true. The this quote, this quote, because we're going to about to have a full moon in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is about to see the big picture. So it's like, well, perhaps my infancy or my teenage years were crap, but they made me stronger, or my parents made me stronger, or they were, they perhaps they did this, but weren't able to do that. It's like, it's not, it's not apologizing everything that is wrong, but it's like looking to things in a more organic way. It's like it was meant to be for me to be this way or live this way, because I had this soul contract. I don't talk a lot about soul contracts. Well, I talk about north and south nodes. North and south nodes are completely connected to soul contracts, but I don't like to talk about the soul contract thing, because it make me feel like I'm telling you that you are bounded to something, but you are bounded to the lesson that you have to learn. It's not something like, carrying a chain and a ball. It's not like that. It's that you have to learn to outgrow something. Okay, you have to learn how to outgrow something, how to grow yourself. Okay, so we're going to have this. We're going to have two aspects that are really important. The first one is from 15 June. It's about to happen until the 18th of June. Jupiter is going to make a square, perfect square with Saturn and Neptune, just like I was telling you, and it's going to be info delayed, you not knowing what you feel about people, getting a step back and looking into the big picture and seeing who you are dealing with. So this is going to be a very important date connected to a reassessment of your relationships. And after that, we have the 11th of November until the 10th of March of 2026. Jupiter is going to be retrograde in this sign, but it's not a bad thing, because when Jupiter gets retrograde is when you get all the goodies, just like the Seven of Pentacles into the Eight of Pentacles, and bam, the Knight of Pentacles is in your hand when you are not expecting. Okay, so when you have Jupiter retrograde, you are connecting and you are reminiscing. Okay, the good thing is you might get the rewards of your empowerment or your personal empowerment, and feel more powerful about yourself, because you know who you are and where you come from, and you get like this enlightenment and these insights. Or you might be reminiscing too hard. Okay, and going to the source and doing shadow work might be the only way out. Okay, because perhaps sometimes you get too emotional, and you turn like immediately there are some parts on our lives that they are so critical that instantly you feel like you were a child again. I'm getting a little bit of goosebumps because in those moments that you feel like, well, they didn't tell me that I was going to be feeling so fragile. And that's the point where you start not apologizing, but seeing your parents, your grandparents, and other adults throughout your life in a very different light. Okay, you get to be a little bit more empathetic with their struggle because you're having your own. Okay, it is so simple. Okay, it is simple and it's yet is complex. I know, because perhaps you're going to make a conclusion and say, well, and think for yourself, well, I should have, I would have done better than them, but they're the ones who were in charge, and they're the ones that were, growing, because the thing is that we get to be grown-ups, but we never stop to grow. We continue to grow until we die. And then we don't know, but I feel that we outgrow our body into another dimension. That's what I feel like, okay? So Jupiter in Cancer is just, it is being retrograde, is going to the source, is connecting to your ancestors. Oh, is renovating, okay? Is this renewal of energy, okay? What do you think about your past? Who are the people who taught you everything? Your culture, your traditions. So this is a renewal, okay? This is something that you have to pick up from, okay? So try your great grandmother or your grandmother recipe. Try to do something that your father did with you. Try to remember a song or a story that was told to you, and good things and bad things. Try to deconstruct, but also find the magic in the things that are connected to your past. Okay? Because in a split of a second, you're a kid again. In a split of a second, you are an old man and you're so wise, but at the same second you feel vulnerable. So we are all, all of our versions together at the same time. Okay, so I have here a deck for you guys. I really love this Sylvie Press Blue Oracle, and I'm going to pick a card for each sign. Okay, so what does this mean? You have to look into yours, Jupiter. I've made an agenda. I always make an agenda for each year. I started in 2020. Go figure. It's almost like it's 5 years from now. I'm doing as we speak. Not as we speak, but I'm elaborating the 2026, and it's going to be so special because all the images are going to be from my are going to be created by me. Okay, I'm not going to search for anything else. So I'm really excited with that, and I'm doing a project with several women, and that's it. So stay tuned. So what do I have to say is in here. Okay, I made this Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this Wheel of Fortune, that is an astral spectrum actually, and for people to look into their areas of expansion. Okay, this depends really where your sun sign is, where your Jupiter, where's the sign that your Jupiter is in, and look into your ascendant if you want to as well, but mainly your sun sign and your Jupiter sign. Okay, so let's roll with this. What does it mean having Jupiter in Cancer when you have Jupiter in Cancer, or in your rising, or in your sun sign? Okay, this is about the physical. Gonna get physical. How many versions are of this music? Okay, so many versions of this. Okay, so but it is true. Okay, who are you? What is your appearance? How are you feeling? No, I don't have any aspect in. No, the only aspect that I have in Cancer is Lilith, is in my first house, and you can tell. Okay, you can tell I have Lilith on the first house. Okay, so This for Cancer sun signs. This is about who you are. This is about who you would like to be as well. This is an amazing time for you to change your style, for you to upgrade yourself, get those glasses, get those braids, get those braces, get those, I don't know, if you have to make a surgery for correcting anything in yourself, or you want to change the color of your hair, or you want to try a new makeup, or you want to, I don't know, something has to do, or shave your head. It's something that has to do with the way that you present yourself to the world, because Jupiter is about expansion. If you have moon in Cancer, or you have your sun rising in Cancer, you have to be particularly specific about your body, because when Jupiter expands and we have this all this water connected to this, you may get or bloated, or eat a little bit more sweets than that is usual. Okay, so I will be required to drink a lot of water. Just a second, please. And hydrate yourself. Okay, this is going to be the main thing. Okay, so but this is all about your personal power that is going to translate into your image. Okay, so that's it. I have the card for you guys. So a card for Cancer sun signs about this transit. We have lust, oh my god, and lumiere, light. So that's it. You're the focus. You might feel particularly horny sometimes, because come on, Jupiter in a Cancer. I forgot to tell you, it's also about, you know, having babies and feeling lovely and being in love. So that's it. Okay. If you don't want to have babies, if you're a Cancer sun sign, or you are Scorpio or Pisces, mainly Pisces, because it's in the fifth house, just, you know, use precaution. Okay. Next, we have Leo, and this is about to hit your 12th house. So this is going to feel a little bit quiet for you guys. The 12th house is about the benefits of being alone, of finding who you are and listening to your intuition, okay? So this is going to be really amazing if you're taking a, I don't know, a workshop or a master degree in psychology, or you're dealing with your own demons. I don't know, okay? It's all about, you know, finding the things that still, you know, bother you or blocking you. Okay, so they're going to be really visible each time you want to risk on something. A card for Leo, or please, card for Leo, and we have air and the conqueror. Okay, so this might be you trying to reason your, you know, your doubts, because we have air. Air is all about thinking about things. Okay, not being afraid of things, because the 12th house is also about sabotaging yourself, sabotaging your needs, not knowing, okay, where do you stand. So it's turning this kind of, you know, fragility into strength. That's it. After that, we have Virgo, and this is going to hit on your 11th house. 11th house is about not only friendships and networking, but also ambition. I cannot stress in this enough. And usually ones are connected to the others, you see. Because each time that you get into a group of friends, a corporation, something that gets creative, because 11th house is the opposition to the 5th house, that it's, you know, a close group of friends, or yourself as a creator. Sometimes this is a social gains that you get, not, you know, in a professional and social way. But yeah, you might get into a prestigious group or group of friends, but this is only about friendship, you know. For one whole year, this is going to be about friendship. So a card for Virgo, please. And we have water and the arts. Whoa. Okay, the water and the arts. So I'm telling you guys, this is about creation as well, and the initiated. the initiated person. So you might get into a new group of friends, or you might get something from a group of friends or people that you know. After that, we have Libra, and this is going to be really, really, really amazing for you, because this is the 10 house, and the 10 house is expansion, is profession, is success, is being recognized by other people. These all the gains that you were waiting for, okay? This is just amazing. This is getting, getting something, a prize, being recognized, getting to that CEO place. I don't know, okay? Getting known for your creative work, okay? Whoops. And we have festivities and elevation with this was really weird because it flipped right through with this, okay? Elevation and festivities, and on the other side, la femme. So you have to be a creative person, okay? I don't know, even if you don't consider yourself, you are sensitive, you are listening to your energy, and we have progression in here, and we have festivities. So kudos to you, dear Libras. It was about time, actually. So Scorpio, this is going to be on your ninth house, and it's about of expansion, learning. The ninth house corresponds to Jupiter. So foreigners traveling abroad, being invited to lecturing in in a university, learning, investing. This is going to be something really important for you guys on the next year. Whoops! Oh, I don't believe this. I'm going to show you. You cannot make this shit up. Okay, we have the guide. This is so Sagittarius. The guide, the commerce, and the water with the changes. Are you relocating into another place? I don't know, but this is, you might be relocating into another place, or living into another place, or another country. This is just amazing, okay? After that, we have Sagittarius. God, this is so orange. I love it. I was getting distracted by this color, but I'm that kind of person that looks into a plant or a flower or the sky, just like, oh, that's amazing. That kind of blue, or that kind of, coral orange or red or something. I just get really distracted by colors and places and people. And so that's it. I just get mesmerized. That's it. It's a little bit silly, but that's me, okay? My South Node is in 5th house. I'm going to be a child forever. That's it. Oh, and I parted this and got Voyages. Oh my God. I just parted this and got Voyages. Okay. After this, we have Sagittarius. And this is going to be, from the last 7 months, it's going to be the best financial phase of the last 7 months for you guys. Okay, this is going to hit a new kind of financial cycle. You're going to gain, I don't know if this is a new work. Perhaps you're going to gain from your partner, because the 8th house is going to is about sharing responsibility, or sharing a life with somebody. The 8th house is after the 7th house, and it's after the partnership. It's intimacy, it's full intimacy. It's also the house that rules death and investments and sexuality. So you might be investing and merging yourself into something or somebody, okay? So that's it. It reigns, it rules both things, okay? So a card for Sagittarius, please. A card for Sagittarius, please. And we have the intrigues and fidelity. Okay, perhaps something is brewing in the air, and this can be a deal maker or a deal breaker, because you're going to have a full moon on Wednesday. So perhaps you want to merge something with somebody, and perhaps you want to cut something from somebody else. We have the sacrifice in here. So be aware of what is going on around you, okay? After that, we have Capricorn, and this is about business, but it's also about, connections, relationships. The 7th house is about marriage. So it's a year from now, and perhaps you're going to relocate, perhaps you're going to join forces with somebody, perhaps you're going to create an enterprise, a corporation, I don't know, perhaps you're going to marry the love of your life. Congratulations if that happens, both things, okay? So a card for you guys, a card for you, and we have the attachment and the work. Perhaps you are divided between what you should invest first, or your attachments, or your work. What is beyond this? We have the arts, and we have air. Attachment to what? We have the notaire. Perhaps you're going to sign some papers, and we have your emotions with water, and we have Le Monde Fondrique. For me, is just like the Tower cards, and we have La Convoitise, the lust, okay? Perhaps you're trying to decide what you should or not sacrifice in the way, okay, that you can unite with somebody. And we have a separation. I feel that you're going to have to sacrifice something from your life to invest in another thing. Might be it in, something connected with business, or your family, or your romantic life, actually. After that, we have Aquarius. This is going to be about lifestyle. Guys, this is only even trembled a little bit. This is going to be about lifestyle. So sixth house is about work. It's about balancing something. It's about being healthy. It's about going, and waking up and being able to feel happy to be alive, okay? And this is going to you're starting to make some changes in your life for this to happen on the long run, okay? You're going to feel healthy and happy and balance between your day-to-day life and your work and your relationships. A card for Aquarius, please. And we have the guide, and we have a choice to make. Perhaps you have a guide and a choice to make, and we have home and duplication. There's a choice to make, yes, where you're going to invest more on your work or on yourself. We have voyages as well, and we have the autumn. I feel that you're going to make several important changes until the autumn comes, still in this year. After that, we have Pisces. And I'm about to say, oh baby. And why oh baby? Because it's hitting this fifth house, and it's all about sexuality and the connection with children and teenagers, and of course your creativity, okay? If you don't want to get pregnant, just take the pill, use a condom, I don't know, something, okay? This is about sexuality. If you're having some problems on this level, on sharing, first step, on sharing yourself with other people in this way, this is going to be easier for you, because Saturn abandoned the ship. So bye. And then we have this on the fifth house for a whole year. So this is about being creative, expanding yourself, having babies, being creative, having several connections that are really important with children and teenagers, and regaining your passion for life. That's it, regaining your passion for life. After that, oh, I have to give you a card. Just a second. Ooh, progression and benevolence. Beautiful. Anything else? We have autumn, and we have the light as well. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Yeah. This is a glow up, dear Pisces. After that, we have Aries, and this is about relocation and talking about family, because this is hitting the fourth house. Perhaps you're going to live with your family in a different place, or you're getting out of your house, or you are making some changes on your home, or your family is changing a little bit. It's about divorce, it's about marriage, it's about celebration, it's about redecoration, it's about living into another place, a bigger place, a smaller place. It doesn't matter. It is changing, but because it's said Jupiter, I feel that it's a better place for you, okay? So a card for you guys, we have the guide again. Well, the guide is so Jupiterian. We have indecision, and we have love and perturbation. I feel that you're having a kind of energy here to to solve something that is connected with your personal life, be it your family, a loved one. Perhaps you're married, you're getting a divorce, or you're separating papers, or you're getting away from somebody, or joining forces with somebody. There's something here that is processing, because Saturn and Neptune are in your sign. So this is getting real with things, okay? Doing even the things that you don't want to, okay? After that, we have Taurus, and this is all about, internet media, being with your neighbors, being with the people that are next to you, that live next to you. This is about, giving small steps, making small travelers, doing small things that are going to be really impactful. Mainly if you're in the media, if you are in the public eye, this is going to be really impactful, and people are going to see you with different eyes, okay? A card for Taurus, we have the desert, we have the lady, we have the man, and we have serenity and autumn. Once again, the autumn card is showing up in here, and for me, and we have the card of the message. Perhaps you're going to have some insights, or getting some really meaningful message from several important people in your life until the summer of 2026, or you're getting in contact again with other people, mainly, from November onwards, when Jupiter is retrograde. Perhaps you're getting contact with people from your past and closing a chapter. After this, and finally, we have Gemini. Okay, this is hitting your second house, and this is just amazing because it's about financial gain and abundance. So you are getting some kind of gain. Okay, you are expanding, you're spending money in your future in the long term. So this is just amazing to see. Okay, this is just amazing to see. Perhaps you're having a baby and you're getting a new house, because it is Jupiter in Cancer. Perhaps you have worked so hard, and then you're getting, you're getting oh, what is the word? I forgot the word in English. I'm just reminding me of the word recompensas. You're getting your, wow, that's it. You're getting what you deserve, whatever it is. So a card for Gemini, please. A card for Gemini, please. And we have La Montagne et la Jeune Fille. And we have air. And we have the message. I feel that you are listening to yourself full-fledged, and the infant. And I was talking about a child. And Le Monde Minéral. And more to festivities and the others. This is just amazing, because you have had this amazing opportunity to walk through life and with Jupiter and Gem, and see what were the people that were rooting for you, that now you're just going straight ahead. This is just amazing. So thank you guys for listening. It's only 33 minutes. I hope it have been useful for you. And that's it. This is the impact of Jupiter. I haven't talked too much about Mercury and Cancer, but Mercury in Cancer is going to make you feel that you have to be more empathetic and talk to people from a more emotional side. So many conversations that you're going to have with people are going to end in tears, or in hugs, or in kisses. And that's just lovely to see. Okay. So many kisses to you guys. Have a lovely June, and have a lovely week ahead of you. And that's it. See you in a minute. Over and out.